Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. We'll just be moving a lot of fry around in the fish room. We have some baby rams, some angels, and some other things we'll be looking at in today's update. So here's one of my young pairs of longfin electric blue ram black cross. So these guys are a cross between longfin electric blues and black rams. These guys are currently spawning, so they're doing pretty good. I think this is my third or fourth spawn from these guys. They produce really well, they fertilize really well, so I'm happy with this pair. The female has a little bit shorter fins than I would like, but this is one of the nicer ones out of the batches that I've raised. So I'm happy with this pair. So I'll be pulling out this spawn once they finish breeding. I generally like pulling rams out that are not in their own tank. So if they're in their own tank with no fry and nothing like that, then I leave the spawns with the parents. If they're in a community tank like this with a lot of snails and other fish, then I just pull the spawn out. It's a lot easier for me. So that's what we're going to be doing. I was looking at one of my other tanks and I noticed that one of my pairs of longfin electric blue rams was spawning. So I just decided that I would also pull that spawn out. I really like this longfin electric blue ram. They're super nice. I like this pair a lot. They're in a little bit of a green water tank. I'm struggling to fight the green water. I don't have any plants in here. So that's one of the main problems and why I have the green water. So hopefully with the next few weeks, I'll be adding a lot of plants in and then we'll be getting rid of this green water. So I just finished pulling out both spawns of the rams and I put them in this little cup with RO water. So what I like doing when I'm hatching rams is getting fresh RO water and then just heating the RO water up to tank temperature and then hatching the eggs inside of a little cup with just the pure RO water. I find I have way fewer issues with fungus and different things if I have pure RO water for hatching the rams. So I did that here. Now I also generally don't like putting multiple batches of rams in the same cup to hatch because that can occasionally lead to other problems. If you have fungusing issues in one, then it might lead to fungusing issues in the other. So I just generally don't like to do that. However, I have a lot of fry right now, so I don't have space to kind of mix everything up and do different cups for this. So I just decided, okay, whatever, it's fine. Just put them together and see how it goes. So that's what we've done here. So I just finished putting in the methylene blue into this container. So this is how I like running it, with pretty strong air for the first few days and then a drop or two of methylene blue just to stain the water a nice blue color. So here's my pair of koi angels. These guys I really enjoy. They have pretty high red coverage and they produce really nice fry. I do have a lot of fry from these guys. I have some that are 5 or so, 6 months old almost, and then I have some that are 3-4 weeks old and younger than that. So I'm hoping to continue breeding these guys well. So they were looking like they were going to breed soon. So what I'm going to do is get a breeding cone, which is basically just a watering spike, like the watering spikes you can find at like Home Depot or wherever, and stick it in here and then hopefully they'll breed soon. All right, so I just stuck the breeding cone in the tank. As you can see, all the air inside is kind of getting released, but these guys are already looking at the breeding cone. So I think within the next few days, they'll probably spawn. Yeah, so we'll pull out the breeding cone if they do a little bit later. Alright, so it's been 2 days since I've put the little eggs in here to hatch, and most of the fry have already started hatching. It's been about 40 or so hours since I put them in here. So the rams do hatch pretty quickly for me, and I like getting them out of the methylene blue as soon as possible. So I will be moving them to one of my breeder boxes in a little bit. I do have a lot of my breeder boxes full, so this is the breeder box I will be moving them into. This box has a bunch of baby koi angels and some longfin electric blue rams, I think. So what we're going to be doing is moving these guys that are in this box into this box over here. Now this box also has more, I think, longfin electric blue ram black cross rams. I don't exactly know which ones are in here, but it gets a little bit confusing. I have to do a better job of labeling, but these guys are a couple of days older than the batch right here. So what I'm going to do is just move all of these guys over to this box and then put all of the little fry from this little cup into here, and then I'm going to use this cup to hatch the angels, and we'll go look at the angels in a little bit. So here are the angels that bred. They brought on this little cone here that we put in yesterday. So they spawned on the cone one day after I put them in. The male is clearly very pissed off that I'm filming, but I will be pulling this cone out. This is a really small spawn. I'd say there's probably 150 eggs on there, maybe, or something like that. There's a little on the back side of the cone as well, but this is a pretty small spawn. So we're going to be pulling these guys out and putting them in the little cup to hatch out, and then we'll put some methylene blue. So I'll be back with you guys when we do that. All right, so I just finished moving all the little ram fry into this little box. You can see all of them kind of wiggling around here at the bottom. There's probably 300 at least in here, hopefully. I hope I can at least raise 100, maybe 200 of them. Yeah, they're doing good. They look fine so far. Then I moved the rest of the rams you guys saw in that box previously into this little box. So these guys are doing good. I think there's probably 150 fish in here, maybe 100 fish. I'm not exactly sure how many are in here. But yeah, they seem to be doing well. I'll put some food in a little bit. But yeah, this box is doing well. I also filled this little cup with some RO water, and I'm waiting for it to heat up so I can move the angels into the cup. Okay, so it's actually been 2 days. I sort of forgot to record right after I put in the methylene blue and here with the angelfish eggs, but a lot of them have fungus for some reason. You guys can kind of see a lot of the fungus ones at the bottom. There's a couple here that are good. I'd say there's probably 20 to 30 eggs that are good and will hatch. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not sure what happened with this spawn. I have been getting a little bit smaller spawns with that pair, so I might need to figure out what to do to better condition them. I'm also growing out some of their fry, so I will have more pairs of them in the future, hopefully. So, but yeah, unfortunately, most of the eggs did fungus. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything like that, leave them in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.